We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money. Profits rain like monsoons.
Yes, indeed. Let's make this money. Let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. All right, almost ready, guys. Almost ready. Everything's looking good. I forgot to put up my other screen. Ooh, just in time. Very good. All right, here we go. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. You guessed it, guys. You guessed it. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it. Let's make this money. Of course, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated, boring terms, pattern memorization, very big words that really don't need to be said. The one that comes to mind is mitigation. Mitigated. What is mitigated? Touch. Just say touch. Why are you saying mitigated? Another one is SFP. What is that? Swing failure pattern. What is that? It's a wick. That's all it is. So here, guys, I show you how to just break everything down in the most simplistic form. And that's what I do every day. Now, excuse me, is it wrong or bad to say mitigated or SFP or whatever? No, it's just, for me, I want to just talk regular, you know. That's what I do. That's what I do here in this channel. If you like that, great. Make sure to smash the like. If you gain value from these shows that I do daily, make sure to tune in every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Just kind of give you the breakdown. If you're new, what we do here is the very beginning of the show, we talk about crypto bubbles sometimes, we talk about Bitcoin all the time. And while we're doing that, load me up with coins. Load me up with coins so I can give you my thought process as far as possible entries, stop losses, targets. If you have any questions on anything, let me know. Man, I need to get a new notebook. This thing is, I just reached the last page. That's crazy. So what I do is I write down all your coins and then we go through them. That way, of course, I try my absolute best not to skip any coins. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles. Of course, we got some chat going on. I'm going to look at chat in just a moment. And of course, the first coins, they get more attention. The later the coins are put into the chat, the faster we do them. Just kind of give you a heads up. Let's look at the daily first. On the daily, we have Core killing it. I think we went up to like 54% today. It's down 48%. Well, it's not down 48%, but it's up 48%. We have nice ones. You know, this one, Virtual, is still killing it. It's been killing it for a few days now. And I think before I was really blue. Now I think I'm really orange. Let me change the temperature from 380 to 3400. That looks better, I think. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so a lot of green. Hopefully you're making money, guys. And if you're not, don't worry about it. You will. Don't worry about it. You will. Do not chase these coins. The ones that pumped, don't chase them. Go to the coins that haven't pumped and then just sit on them. Sometimes you may have to sit on them depending on the market, depending on your trading. It may take you maybe a couple days for them to move, maybe a week or two before they move. Now, of course, you know, we do have a VIP group. We still have that Black Friday special going on. But in our group, when we post charts, usually they move. Usually they move because I do all the waiting for you. I set my alerts. The alerts go off. It doesn't look. Let's wait another 2-3 candles on the 4-hour time frame. That's an extra 8 to 12 hours. And I have a lot of these coins that I'm looking at. Man, last night a lot of alerts went off. Set alerts, guys. Alerts will save your butt. They really will. All right. But when I do post, usually they're good to go. All right. On the hour time frame, not so good. Some red, some green. Brett's finally moving. Popcat still punished. Let's see here. LDO, nothing too crazy. All right, let's look at the liquidations really quick. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. And longs, 1 million. Shorts, 6 million. Why? We'll talk about that in just a moment. 4-hour, longs, 5 million. Shorts, 18.96 million. We'll talk about that too. And then same here. 12 hours was kind of 50-50. Same thing with 24 hours. Why were the shorts getting liquidated more than the longs? Well, let's get to it. Let's go to our Bitcoin, and we can see Bitcoin started coming down. People entering shorts started coming up due to their high leverage, more than likely, because that's the only way you can get stopped out on this. They're getting liquidated. It retested our, and we're going to clean this up, but it retested our level, started coming down, people entering shorts again because it broke this level, and then now it's coming back up, pretty much retesting our white line, which is our trend line from the previous cycle, and now starting to come down. So the shorts are getting liquidated. They're using way too high of a leverage. So be very careful with leverage, guys. Leverage can make you a lot of money, but it can also cost you a lot of money. Now let's clear up our thought process, and let's go ahead. And one thing I absolutely love, though, I love when I'm drawing this out and it plays out. Granted, it's all luck. Well, it's not really luck. It's looking to the left and seeing what has been unburdened by what. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Who remembers that person? I know that person will be in the history books, and there may be a clown card next to him. I don't know. But here we go. Let's see here, going to this. Now, for the 1 hour time frame, it's a little bit cleaner. Let's take off our moving averages, so it's a little bit cleaner. And we can see that we drew our fixed range volume profile from the beginning of the trend, so from the very top to the bottom. And it gave us this POC, point of control. This is saying where there was a lot of volume. Volume is key. The more people you have, the more important it is. Price came right up to it, got rejected, came down. And then based off of this trend line due to the top and this one, it produced a bull trap, came down here, bounced off of the support line from the previous bull cycle, bounced here, got rejected. Beautiful. I love trend lines. I love trend lines. If you love trend lines, all right, guys, Retro Mike is in the house. Retro Mike is in the house. What are we going to do for Retro Mike? What are we going to do for Retro Mike? I would like to see if anybody is here that was in the previous live stream. Retro Mike is in the house. And there we go. So I'm putting mine in. Retro Mike is in the house. And there we go. So Digibyte, I'm not sure if you told us about this one, a week ago. It's up almost 48%. It's up 48%. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And let's see here. We're going to check that out in just a moment. But let's go ahead and look at the chat really quick. We have Fefe. Third frog after Pepe and Hoppy. Are you still bearish on XRP? I was never bearish on XRP. I don't like XRP. I think XRP goes against what the crypto market is supposed to be. I don't like the fact that whenever there's a run up on XRP, they take it all back. But I've never been bearish on XRP. I don't like it. Let's see here. It's 3x since the last time I asked you about it. Oh, it'll do more. It's supposed to hopefully go to $3. That's when I'm gonna sell half of mine. And then $5, I'll sell the rest and I won't get back in. Let's see here. Retro Mike. Retro Mike says, oh, snap. An emoji. Yes, an emoji was created for Retro Mike for being I don't even know how to say it, but you know what I mean. Like he really helps out the channel a whole bunch. And because of that, well, he got his own special emoji. So if everybody could throw in the emoji for Retro Mike, I would greatly appreciate it. And that's just telling him thank you, because he is truly going to help a lot of you make money because now you have memberships. And if you're not familiar with the memberships, of course, by joining the YouTube membership, so there should be no excuse of you not making money. There really shouldn't. Now, of course, I do have this. Let's see here. Can I bring it up? I do have this. It's a Black Friday deal going on right now. This is the normal price for 12 months. You get 1 extra month free. This is an amazing deal for 12 months. Then for the Black Friday deal, you get 6 extra months. So a total of 18 months for this price, which breaks down to under $42 a month. And if you do the lifetime membership, then forget about it. Forget about it. This is the price. And right here. And the best way to reach out to me is, of course, through Telegram. Now, in addition to that, I don't know what picture this is. This one right here. So the YouTube memberships, you get very cool emojis. And from time to time, you get live streams, special videos that are only for YouTube members. Of course, the higher tier you go, the more you get. And I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a bunch of actual live trading on this tier in reference to leverage and everything else. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so we did an earlier stream today, and I opened it for everybody. But there should be no excuses. And of course, the membership that Retro Mike is giving you allows you to put these extra emojis and some special videos that I put out. So for the videos, we did a live stream. I don't think it shows the live stream here, but this was an update that I put for the members only. It's another one. So Retro Mike's actually helping you out get access to all this stuff depending on your membership. So just kind of give you a heads up. Lots of stuff for the members. All right, moving on. But yeah, Retro Mike, thank you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Going down the list of chat before we continue on. Let's see here. We have Baba. Thank you, Baba, for being here. Appreciate you, man. We have Melissa. What's going on, Melissa S? Appreciate you so much for being here. If you have any questions, guys, please ask me. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. Your 1 hour free mentorship. Of course, if we try not to go over the hour, but if we get a lot of requests, then, you know, we may ask for a tip to do the request, but hopefully I'll get them all done. My job is to save you money, so I'll give you a heads up. YCDI says, good afternoon, Joe. Could you take a look at Get? Yes, I think that's the first request. Get/BTC. I think it has broke above the support level and reached on the 4 hour. Okay, very good. And in addition to that, of course, I put a bunch of text in here. If you want free content that is not on YouTube, I just pinned it in the YouTube chat. That is my Patreon. For Patreon, of course, there's the membership thing too, and there's videos, but there's a free section. And in the free section, it's stuff that I'm not putting on YouTube. It's a reward basically for joining the Patreon for free. There's PDFs, there's videos, there's going to be audios, there's going to be videos with PDFs. Right now I'm working on a PDF. Man, it takes forever though. But, and all that's for free. So definitely sign up for the Patreon. It's absolutely free, and get access to stuff that I'm not putting on YouTube. And it makes it easier. It makes it really easy, because if you're trying to learn how to trade, if you're trying to learn like different things that you want to get really quick access to, Patreon, it's all labeled for you. All right, very good. Let's see here. So I believe that was the first one. See, Beba says, thoughts on CLV. Clover Finance. Clover Finance. Okay, you bought at that price. Sold 50%. See, recent top. How do I determine when to buy in again? Oof. Okay, so Baba, what I would strongly recommend, if you ever have to ask, when should I buy or when should I sell? You're not ready to trade. You're not. You're gonna be lucky, because right now, if you just hold the coins for a couple of days, couple of weeks, as long as you don't, get scared if it comes down, you're gonna make money. Then, when the market does finally change, you're gonna be doing the same trading technique, which is called luck, and then you're gonna start losing, and you're just like, what the heck? Like, it was working. What's going on? And if you don't take the time to learn all this stuff, you're literally gonna give back all of your gains. I guarantee it. I teach you how to trade. Whenever you're watching me, have a notebook. Write certain things down that I'm saying. Review my videos again. Write them down. Watch my other videos that are shorter, 8, 10, 12 minutes long, 5 minutes long. All that stuff, it shows you how to trade. You will lose, man. I'm telling you right now, you will lose. If you have to ask, when should you buy in? How did you buy in the first time? That's a question. Did you say, oh, somebody told me to? Or was it like, it looks good, I think. I'm going to... So if you don't know how to trade, don't trade. Invest in yourself before you invest in the market. That is so important. I cannot stress that enough. When I first got into crypto, I paid for 4 mentors. A lot of money up front because I didn't want to go through all the heartaches that everybody goes through. Now, granted, those 4 mentors, they would teach me stuff, and then I would literally debunk it. And so basically they taught me what to debunk. Now I trade my own way. But yeah, man, that statement right there hurts. It really hurts, because you're gonna get wrecked, man. You're gonna be lucky in the beginning, but you're gonna get wrecked. I'm telling you. See here, I meant 0.0489. Okay, good. I wrote that down. We'll get to that in just a moment. Going down the list. Let's see here. Melissa S says, a link. INJ, please. I love me some link. Link is a great long-term hold. If you can buy it, just hold it, add more on the dips, you're going to make some decent gains. For link, 3 to 5x easy. Easy. In my opinion, not financial advice. INJ. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the list. Petra says, is my ETH USDT comment showing up here? Oh, this thing always puts it on top chat. I don't know why. So right now oh, look at that. I missed a whole bunch. So right now I just put it on live chat. So let me go back up. Let's see here. And of course, it already cut some off because there's a limitation to this. So let me see, going down the list. Thank you guys for being patient. During this time of intermission, make sure to smash the like. Make sure to tell people about this channel. Like, I'm literally giving you 1 hour of free mentorship, which normally anybody else would charge you $99 an hour. And ask questions. I would rather prefer questions than setups. That way I teach you how to fish. But even with the setups, I'm teaching you how to fish. Let's see here. So ETH, USDT, you may be down the list. Nothing that was done intentional. It's just, and you'll see that, like, it just goes to top comments. I don't know why it does that. Let's see here. Fevit says, oh, so you hold XRP. Never mind. Yeah, I hold some. I used to hold a lot. I was buying a lot of it literally every day, and then every other day. And I held it for a long time, like good 8 months. All these other coins were doing nice. Finally, this dude on YouTube says, if you're in a coin that's not making any money, get out of it, get into other coins. And I sold, I want to say like 75, maybe 80% of it. Got into other coins, and man, did I make money instead of holding those coins and them not doing nothing. Sorry, I made a lot of money. Can you look at Caspa? Yeah, definitely. Caspa. See here. We got Tano in the house. What's up, Tano? What is up, Tano? All right, guys. Since we have more people in here, definitely throw the retro mic emoji. It's a brand new emoji that we just put up today. And this is basically telling Retro Mike, thank you for all the contributions that he's given to the channel. And because of that, he is going to help a lot of you make a lot of money, because since you're now a member, you have access to videos and possibly future live streams that if you were just a YouTube subscriber, you would not get. So thank you very much to Retro Mike. Absolute beast, man. Absolute beast. So put that in the chat. I want to see that blowing up. Let's see here. Harp says, what's up? What's going on? All right. So this one, we got this one already. Oh, GRT. GRT BTC. Okay. Got that one. That one will be first, since you were the first one to put that on here. We have Ian in the house. What's up, Ian? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. Here. Happy Turkey Day. Thank you, Rain here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Crypto Candy in the house. Thank you, guys. All right, supporters here. Gala supporter, could you check out Gala? Yeah, Gala, I believe, was moving today. I got an alert on that one. But we had already entered 3 charts. So in the VIP, I post 3 charts max. When it gets really busy, I'll do 5. That way, it makes it really easy for the VIP members to decide which one of the 3, if they want to join any coins that day. Well, then there you go. But I don't post like other groups, 15, 20 charts a day right now, especially because that's a disservice to the members. Like, let's say you get into 1, 5, 10 of them, but the other 4 or 5 or 10 pump. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. Gala. Yeah, definitely. I got Gala on the list. Retro Mike says, Petrus, sometimes early comments don't share on the stream and other viewers. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see here. I think there's something wrong with my audio. I think there's something wrong with my audio. Let's see here. If you are a member, let me see if I can say it again. If you're a member, put this in the chat. If you're a YouTube member, put that in the chat. Shows Retro Mike some respect. I would appreciate that very much. Let's see here. I'm not seeing all of the chats. I thought I saw Petra say something. I'm gonna have to check the other chat really quick. Let's see. Rain here says crush the lights. Yes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna review Bitcoin and then your coins. We already have a list going. I'm hoping we can finish this list before the time runs out. If the time doesn't run out, or rather, if the time runs out, then of course, to extend the show, we will be doing super chats. But hopefully, I can get them all done really quick. Hey, we got Mark Dutch in the house. What's up? What's up? Petra says, your audio is decent. Okay, very good. Okay, all right, very nice. And then I'm gonna see if I see Petrus up here. No, I don't. I'm not sure what happened, man. I didn't delete it. You didn't delete it. Nobody deleted it. None of my admins deleted it. Oh, it says I made sure to say ETH even before the stream started, like 30 minutes before. All right, I'll take your word for it. We'll go ahead and do that one. Hey, we got wifey. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Wix Wi-Fi89, for showing Retro Mike some well-deserved respect. Appreciate that very much. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. I do thank you guys for being here. And we have Tano just became a member. So yeah, you're gonna benefit greatly from the YouTube memberships. And of course, the higher tier you get, the more information you get as well. All right, moving on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin's doing what it does. It goes up and down, up and down. Right now, of course, this is our trend line that it needs to respect. It did come down, come back up, got rejected here, came down, broke this level. Broke this level. And then it did a bear trap. How dirty of Bitcoin. Did a bear trap. And this is when all people are shorting. When they see this, they're shorting. And right now, you know, in the VIP group, could we start posting shorts? Sure, of course. Could we post shorts right here? Yeah. But because we're very bullish right now, it's very high risk. And right now we have some longs, and man, we have some nice trade setups, and we're moving up our stop loss and everything else. Got rejected here. Could we have entered shorts here? Sure. But look what's happening. I mean, Bitcoin isn't really giving us much. It's giving, then it's taking. It's giving, and it's taking. It's giving, and it's taking. It's really dangerous right now. Could you try to front run shorts? 100%. Right now, though, the alts are doing well. So right now, the alts really aren't, at the moment, following Bitcoin. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right. So we are going, so what are my thoughts on this right now? Well, if you are a pattern trader, or if you listen to certain people that everything's a head and shoulders, you will see here, look guys, we got a shoulder, a head and a shoulder. But look what happened. We got a bounce. This is not a valid head and shoulders. And if you're following somebody that calls, look guys, well, this could be a complex head and shoulder. Shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. You know, whatever they want to say for this. For me, it's all about trend lines. That's all it is. So make sure my magnet tool is on. You go over here to this one. And now we have this. This is our new trend line. More than likely, it's going to break it. More than likely, it's going to come down here to this blue line. This is my anchored VWAP. So this is what I think might happen. Nobody knows. I must stress that nobody knows. It might come down here, maybe get a bounce, break through it, come over here, get rejected here off of this level. By this time, the anchor VWAP should be a little bit higher. Come over here, break through it, get a bearish retest, come down, and then now this is our decision point. Whenever I do circles, this is our decision point. I should be fancy like everybody else and call it a DP. Well, granted, they don't. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say DP or decision point, but maybe I should make up my own term, and that way I can be fancy and say DP, and everyone's like, what's DP? Oh, DP is decision point, and then make my own term. I think I should do that. I don't know. Well, we'll leave that up for discussion. Then, of course, this is our decision point. You know, is it going to go up, or is it going to go down into our range that used to be liquidity sell pressure? We just got to wait. Now, if the alts were following Bitcoin, then we could start setting up some shorts. But right now the alts are, I mean, have you seen it? Like the alts are doing pretty nice. The alts are doing pretty nice. So Bitcoin can do whatever it wants as long as it doesn't take down the alt. So this is my plan A. My plan A still stands. This is my plan B. We break up, we come over here, we come up here to this resistance zone. We come down just a little bit, and then we come up, and then we break up, and then now we break up at this level. Then this when we see, you know, 102, 104, break all-time high, and then, of course, the retracement. But it's level by level. Just like how the thumbnail said, level by level. All right. So catching up with the chat. Okay. Here. Crypto Kenny says, welcome home. Awesome decision to join the TI group. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining the YouTube TI membership. You're going to love it, man. You're going to love it. We had a stream earlier today. It was a test stream to see if I could do it. I was doing a VIP live stream, screen share, and then a YouTube for the members only live stream. It was pretty cool. All right. See here. It's true. Okay, got that. Going down the list. See here. YCDI says, are horizontal levels of support resistance more valid than diagonal? They're the same. They're the same. The higher the time frame, the stronger it is. The more touches you have, the stronger it is. And that is something that I would strongly write down on your notebook whenever you're watching my channel. I give out a lot of gems like that. And when times are rough, when the market's not doing great, go back and review your notes. And that way it just makes your skills sharper. But great question. I love that question. Let's see here. Sky High, coming in late. Man, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much, guys, for smashing the lights. Dutch pleasures. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Going down the list, making sure we don't have any other requests. Okay. Crypto Gang says, Joe, well, let's look at Brett. Let's look at Brett. Okay. So we're going to look at Brett. So 1.9 billion market cap, and it's on base. Love that one. I see, just broke out of all-time high. Yeah, I believe I posted that one either to watch for, or I think we're in that trade for the VIP. Yeah, I've been watching that one. There's a lot of coins I'm watching, guys. Oof, man, my alerts went off like crazy last night. All night long, too. This morning, too. All set says, cooking. I'm in the kitchen. Awesome, man. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. First, what we're going to do is, let's see here, Ethereum. We're going to take the word for it. Let's see here. So let's go over here to YouTube. That way we don't show you any of the VIP setups. This is on YouTube. We're doing some thought process on this one. And of course, right now, I think this was the live stream we did earlier today for the members and also the VIP. You know, as far as entering stop loss. So if y'all are interested, there's your setup for everybody who didn't see that. All right, moving on. Let us do some, first one was ETH USDT, MEXC, and then the next one will be GRT BTC. So we got Scribble and a Scrabble. So we've been talking about this one. Here was our buy zone. We're talking about it over here. No, over here. Here's our buy zone. Price did come into our buy zone, did come up. Then we had this other Scrabble. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's just delete all this junk. Some more Scrabble. Man, I scribble a lot. Okay. That's pretty clear. All right, so this was our thought process as far as our entry for this. We did see this on, I believe, the hour time frame. And we're saying here, you know, put your stop loss super tight, 2%, and see what happens. If you get stopped out, no biggie. We'll try to re-enter it. Maybe it enters this area since we already got the buy zone. And we'll just see what happens. Of course, you know, you set your alert, everything else. 50% entry. And then, of course, it went up, came down. Same thing, you know, once it crossed the level, you enter the trade. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and delete the 26 drawings. Let's take off our moving averages. Let's zoom out. Let's look at what's happening. Woo, doggy. Ethereum is just kicking some butts. Always make sure your magnet tool is on. And then, of course, candle body closes is my preference. So we have a level there. We have a level really close right next to it, which is this level right here. Then, of course, we do have this level right here. You can see that it did break out of that level and it found support on it. So for this one, this is a great long-term hold that, in my opinion, could easily do a 2 to 3x without even trying. None of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you take financial advice from a guy on the internet, man, I got some oceanfront property in the desert I would like to talk to you about. It's a special deal. Good Lord. So never take advice from anybody. Learn how to trade, learn how to do all this stuff. Find a mentor that, you know, can show you and not back talk, or not double talk rather. So if somebody says, you know, the 200 SMA, you know, once it crosses it, you know, it's going to go up here, and then it crosses it below it, and then they change it and says, oh, it crossed the 200 SMA, it's going down here. You just said if it crossed it, it was going up here. Like, don't watch those guys, man. I'm telling you right now, don't watch those guys. They will destroy you. I'm telling you. That's your warning, guys. That's your warning. All right. Let's see here. DP means, oh my gosh. I did not. I was just thinking, decision point. Didn't even do the correlation. Did not do the correlation. All right. So here we go. Here we go. So if we were looking at this trade right now, great entry, tight stop loss just in case it dumps. I don't think it will, but just in case, protect your assets. Protect your assets. Now, how about a target? Where can we find a target? Well, let's go to a different area. Man, I can't believe it. We're at 37 already. $3,700 for Ethereum, man. I remember when it was a baby. It's all grown up now. It's going to college. Gonna be a doctor. Good Lord. So this is our level 4808. And for our target anyway. Let's just move this over. Let's do this. Take off our magnet tool. Let's go over here to this. Our first target is about a 3-ish to 1. Let me go up here. Let's do, oh, wrong one. Let's do this over here. Let's make sure this is our target. And again, this is a great long-term hold. If anything, possibly sell 50% at your first target and then hold. Hold strong. Not financial advice. Oh, I got it on the money. Bingo and a bango. Look at that. Perfect. See here. And I wasn't even trying either. 213. Perfect. Stop loss. Okay. So this looks good. And thank you. Thank you, Mark. Mark is the best. Look at that. The like button is now activated. And it's free to touch. No KYC required. Claim your own thumb now. Love it. Absolutely love it. See here. Hey, we got Moho in the house. What's up, Moho? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you. All right. So for this one, I love it. You sell 50% here. You hold the rest. You move up your stop loss, when you do. And let's see here. What else do we have? Let's look at a lower time frame. Because, it might come down. We do have divergence on the histogram. We have a high. We have a low. We have a high, we have a low. Let me look at this again. I'm gonna call this no divergence. I just noticed this part right here. Zooming in. Here comes in the zoom. Here comes in the zoom. So some mentors, depending on who you watch, only consider the green as one hump. For me, there are humps within the green. They may argue, well, this is the larger picture, but this is going to happen prior to possibly this. So this could come up, and then of course what goes up is going to come down, and then it comes down, price comes down, histogram comes down. Then they're going to say, look, I told you, divergence after it went up 40, 50, 80, 10 million%. I told you, divergence, and it retraces a little bit. And then it continues going up, resetting the histogram. So for that, I'm going to say no divergence. We do have volume was okay, then it started coming down, and now it's starting to come up. So that's fine. 4 hour time frame. We do have volume coming down. Price was coming down, starting to come up. Now with volume, it's like water. Volume can easily change to the upside. We have 1 hour to where maybe people start buying, and now this goes up, and then no more divergence. Right now, it is currently possible divergence. If the price starts coming down, then the divergence is playing out. If the price keeps on coming up, and let's say the next candle a bunch of volume comes in and it supersedes all the other ones, no longer divergence. So that's my thought process on that. Let's see here. We got 21 people in the chat. Very nice, guys. Very nice. If you haven't already, definitely smash a like. And let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you are enjoying what you're seeing. Put a 2 if you are not enjoying it. Let's see how many 2s we get. And it's okay. I don't kick you out because you put a 2. Let's see here. What else? We did break this level. This is looking good as far as market structure goes. It looks good. I don't see anything, in my opinion, that... Let's bring this up. So we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, and a higher high. So this is saying that there's divergence on the 1 hour time frame. More than likely, this might come down, but with divergence, even if it is on a higher time frame, we never know how much the divergence is going to be. It could be huge divergence and give us 8% divergence. Or it could be huge divergence and give us a 35% divergence. The price will stop retracing or going in whatever direction it's going when it's ready, when it finds support or when it finds resistance. So just because you have larger divergence versus smaller divergence, that does not equate to the percentage of the divergence. Very important. All right. That's why I treat it every level by level. I really do. All right. See, I see your comment, Wick. 1. I pick 1. Anything else? Let's see here. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. And on a 15-minute time frame, that's great. This looks absolutely great. Now, if it does retrace, the only spot I can see it possibly going to is right here to our fair value gap. So let's go ahead and put it back on the 1 hour time frame just so we can kind of see what might happen. All these candles look great, man. This is in my opinion textbook. You know, all the candles, they pretty much overlap each other, and this is what you want to see. You know, you see wicks coming down, this came down here. They don't all do it, but the majority of them do it. This wick, you know, then you have this candle body, then this wick. They're all pretty much touching each other. I love that. So if the price comes down, this is what I think might happen. It might come down here to this part and then bounce up. Now, what's the percentage from the top to, from here to here? Less than 1%. Unless you're doing leverage, this is nothing. Could you do a stop loss way down here? 6%? Heck yeah. And our stop loss happens to be wherever I put it. I forgot already. So let's go back to the daily time. It looks great. So let's see here. I already forgot who did this one. Petrus did this one. Thank you, Petrus. In my opinion, this is a great setup. It's good to go. Once again, not financial advice, but this one looks absolutely, it looks ready. And what you would do, enter. So let's just draw it out. Good Lord. You enter 50% here. Possible retracement, come here. Then here, because it broke, we got alerts going off. Because it broke here, more than likely, this is where you would add to your entry. Now, granted, it's right underneath resistance, but then you have another one here. Just know that don't get freaked out if the price comes down, comes up, comes down, maybe even lower, and then comes up, and then does this. So don't get freaked out if you start seeing it come down because of the resistance levels. But to me, I think this is a great one. So let's go ahead and put this one on our watch list, YouTube Rapid Fire. And I will be updating Twitter, hopefully, after the stream. We'll see. If you're not following me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter. The links, well, not the links, but the usernames are all up top. Next one, let's do, now we got to go fast. We got 15 minutes. Good Lord. Man, this thing goes too fast. Goes too fast. See here, GRT, BTC, and no exchange. So we'll do Binance. Let's see here. Mark says, put a 1 in the chats. I'm a big fan of volume, and price is a great indicator. I used to think volume was, volume used to be my number one indicator until it failed me time and time and time again. Because volume can easily go up at any moment. You could have divergence, increasing volume, increasing price, decreasing volume, and you're like, oh, it's time to short. It's coming down, or expected to come down. And then the next candle, you have a huge spike in volume because people are buying it now because, well, it's moving. People like buying the tops, and it continues going up. So, and that's why I say it's like water. Let's see here. Mark says, all set, just describe my ex-girlfriend. She grew up in volume. She grew in volume, and she came with the price. And maybe she, oh my gosh. Mark, you're a nut job. You're a nut job. I love it though. All right, this one looks great. Oh my gosh. Look at, I didn't even look at it. Look at this one. This one looks so good. Now, I would expect it to retrace, but wow. And you're going to see so many coins like this, guys. It's going to be very difficult to determine which coin to get into. Really difficult. So what I would do, don't get into all of them. Pick one or two, three, whatever you can, you know, handle, and be grateful for the gains you get. Don't have jealousy that your friends or whoever is making more money than you. Don't have envy. Don't get mad. Be happy for the gains you get. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, in time you're gonna make money. Like, let's say you enter this coin, excuse me, it wasn't moving as fast as other coins. You jump out of this one, you get into the other one because it went up 40, 50%, 80%. As soon as you get in, it comes down and down and down. And then this one starts moving up. And you're like, oh crap. Then you get back into this one, and then this one levels out, starts going down, retracing. You're like, oh crap. So that's not the way to do it. You know, just stick with it. If you like it, stick with it. Of course, there's variables to that too. But anyway, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's look at this 4-hour. All right, let's see here. So it is slowly climbing up. I would expect to retrace, but beautiful, you know, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up sideways a little bit, came up, came down, came. So if it comes down, for this one, I would wait at least 8 to 12 hours. So about 3, maybe 4 candles on the 4-hour time frame. And I want to see if it breaks below this trend, this support level, and possibly come right here. This will be a nice area for it to bounce off of if it breaks this level. So this is what I'm thinking might happen. If it loses this level, this is the decision point, comes down, enters this area, and then now comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. And then here you add to your entry, or rather you enter the trade. Right now you're not entering. I wouldn't enter. You could if you want, but to me, like, I think it needs to retrace. Now, what happens if it continues going up? You're like, man, Joe, I just lost 12%. Well, the way I'm showing you, it's reducing your risk. And then you just wait. You wait for it to retrace, and then once it retraces, you wait to see where it finds support and it starts coming up. If you want to, you could enter here, but I would just play it safe and then enter once it breaks its newly created high. That's what I would do on that one. So this one, I would just wait, set an alert up here, and my alerts are always orange. And then I would also set an alert right here. And then if it gets alerted, you don't enter, you wait. Price goes below the alert, you reset the alert, price comes back up, and then now you get alerted. Now you can enter the trade. So that's what I would do. Knowing that you could get rejected here, but so I take that back. I would enter up here because this is safer. You could try to front run it. You make more money, but you increase your risk. Now there's several different ways of trading. If you were to do this, this is like the perfect spot because you're getting it on the bounce, the very beginning of the bounce. The only problem with the very beginning, well, it could not be a bounce. It could be a slight bounce and then break of the level, and then now we're coming all the way down. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not. All right. So we did that one too. The next one is CLV. So let's go over here, do this. CLV, very good. Okay, let's do CLV, USDT. Let's do MEXC, Clover Finance. I don't like it. Clover Finance, let's see here. You entered at 0. Oh, very nice. What's that, 2x from your entry? 0.0489. Very nice. Let's see here. Could you make money on this coin? Yeah, sure. You know, people are making money off of it. I don't like the coin. There's no volume, very low market cap. I can just see it, very low market cap. Lots of sell pressure. I'm pretty sure a Telegram group posted this and it skyrocketed it. Could they do it again? Potentially. So, you know, would I be against like putting a 50 or 100 on it? No. And just set crazy high targets, because more than likely that same Telegram group or whoever did it will pump it again, possibly. I don't like this coin though. If I was going to enter, which I wouldn't, but if I was going to enter, it would have to cross that level. 4-hour candle must close above it. I'd set my alert right here. 4-hour candle must close above this, and then of course you get into the trade. But like I said, this one's not for me. It's too high risk. I prefer, oh, what am I doing? Prefer lower risk points. And the reason it's high risk is because the market cap is so low and the volatility is crazy. And as fast as it pumped, it could dump just as fast. Let's see here. See, those wicks are like, what, 20%? No. Oh, yeah, yeah. For the wicks, pretty sure of it. So from the very top of this wick to the bottom, 13%. Not bad. Up from here, I'm pretty sure if we looked at the volume for the day, it's not good. But so that would be my thought process on this one. But I mean, there's so many other coins that you can do, like literally, that are safer. But more than likely, you know, people on Twitter, I find it so funny. People on Twitter, they'll post junk like this. In my opinion, it's junk. They'll post setups like this. The market cap is like 13 million or 113 million. And they'll have their targets at, you know, 500, 700, 800%. Could it do it? Yeah, because it's the market cap is nothing. You get a few people who don't know how order books and all that stuff works. They're going to put money in it and they're going to pump the coin because they don't know what they're doing. They're going to pump the coin because they don't know what they're doing. So that's why I would not do this one. Next one is Link. Next one is Link, USDT. Let's do MEXC. This one, I love it. I think it's going to do great numbers. 3 to 5x minimum, in my opinion. Again, I don't know. But here's our buy zone. Did not go into our buy zone. We were looking at here, and it didn't come up. It actually come up here. So same thing. What we have to do is we have to have this as our alert, and then we have to wait for the 4-hour candle to close above this level, which I'm surprised I did not mark it. But the 4-hour candle must close above this level, 1885. If the 4-hour closes, the 4-hour candle closes above this level, good to enter. Now, what is the price? What is the price range tool from our possible entry to our buy zone? So let's say we entered here, 15%. Now I'm thinking, because when you're a good place to put a stop loss is right here underneath this. But I'm pretty sure if it does retrace, and I hate doing it for Link because Link is a pretty good market cap. And it shouldn't move. Well, I wouldn't say shouldn't. It has a higher probability of not retracing as much as 18, 20%. It can do whatever it wants though. If it comes down and breaks this level, we needed to find support here. If it doesn't, I get very worried, but hopefully it'll come into our buy zone kind of come up here, maybe come back down, come up. Because it broke this level here, great opportunity to enter. Great. So let's go ahead and delete this one since we're updating our thought process. Let's see here. What else? Let's go to, it's kind of like just zoom in on this. So what I'm doing, I'm looking at the price action. I'm looking at the wicks. Do we have more wicks on top? Do we have more wicks on bottom? Do we have long wicks? What is, like, is it gradually going up, or is it going up and then crashing down? It looks good. I'm always, whenever I'm looking at a coin, I'm always looking for the pluses and minuses. Like here, I mean, it left a lot of liquidity down here, but it doesn't have to take it. The market makers don't have to take it. They can continue going up, creating new liquidity up top. This right here, retrace, good. I would like to have seen it a little bit lower. Come up, nice. Broke this level, very nice. Now it's starting to kind of do a range. This is the mid zone of the range, the halfway point from the high to the low. Perfect mid range. Right now it's currently breaking out of this range. And for me personally, if you're not in this coin already, I would have to wait minimum for the candle to close on this 4-hour time frame. So minimum 1 hour wait. But for me, and especially because it doesn't move really fast, at least not right now, I might even have to wait like 1 or 2 candles before possibly thinking about entering. And the reason I'm saying that is because this candle could close here, then this candle could close here, then the next candle closes down here. And then now it's like, oh crap, what did I do? More than likely it's going to come down. But if you enter and it's looking good, and now we can enter up here, and if it happens to come down, okay, well then that's okay, but I wouldn't poke the bear with a stick, if that makes sense. All right. So for this one, I wait at least an hour, but preferably 2 to 3 candles on the 4-hour time frame. So 12 plus 1, 13 hours. So that's what I'll do. Let's see here, going down the list of some chat. I do see the chat has been going. See here, we got Gala. Is it time for Gala? Okay. And I'm going to extend this by, I don't think we're going to make it. I'm going to extend it by 10 minutes. Just because I talked a lot. See here, you're having fun. Yeah, I love doing this, guys. I absolutely love it. I would do longer shows, but people don't want to watch a 2-hour show. Now, if you know, y'all want to do super chats, then of course we extend the show, but like nobody's gonna watch a 2-hour show, 3-hour show, 4 hours. I don't think they will. See here, going to the list. See here, going to the list. Link. It's come to town. Yes, yes indeed. To save the Princess Zelda? Question mark. Yeah, I missed the boat on Link. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, story time. So I'll extend it by a few more minutes too, after the 10. Story time. So I have Link and a few other coins on Coinbase. I got this wallet, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, or whatever it was. And I never opened it, you know, after like the first 6 months, I stopped using Coinbase, but my coins were still on there. And just recently, maybe a couple of months ago, I tried to log in using using the phone that was on. It's my old phone. And it said that it needed to update it. So you have to go to the Play Store, try to update it, but it would just take it back to the home screen on Coinbase saying it needs to update. You click the link, it takes you back to the Google Play Store. You click open, and it's just an endless cycle. So then I put it on my new phone, and on my new phone, it said that I had to do something. There's a lot of steps. It literally took me like an hour to get this dumb, horrible Coinbase on my phone. And because it had like a whole bunch of issues with it. I've never seen anything like it. Don't ask me what it was. I was very frustrated when I was doing it. So I was just like clicking buttons and seeing what else it needed. So anyway, then I tried to do it on my computer. And on the computer, it's giving me a bunch of issues. And I got to link it with my phone and everything else. So I ended up linking it somehow. And then after like an hour or two of doing that, and then now I'm trying to transfer. Now I can I can see my money on my phone. I can see my money on the computer. I just can't transfer it. On the transfer, it's saying that I need to put a pass key, not a pass phrase. I have that, but I need a pass key. I don't have a pass key. And then I'm trying going for customer service, and it's just a huge loop. I finally found a phone number. Great, problem solved. I called the number, recording of course. Press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 3. So I pressed the appropriate thing. Go to coinbase.com/help/ Seriously? The phone service redirects you to the website where I got the phone number from. Oh my gosh. So I spent a good, just over an hour doing that. And I said, I'll worry about it next week. There's my money on there. Can't take it out. Can't talk to anybody. Nobody's there for customer service. So if you have Coinbase, I think twice. You know, you may not have the problems I'm having because I never used it and, you know, required updates, and I never updated it till, you know, 4 years later. And then I can't. Yeah. So my money is, it's there. I can see it growing daily. I just can't take it out. And there's 0% chance of me getting it because I cannot contact customer service, because customer service refers you to a website that tells you what to do, but you can't do it because you can't log in. Yeah, that's where I'm at on that. Okay, had to get that on my system. All right, so we'll add 5 more minutes. So total plus 15 minutes. I know. All right, let's see, what were we doing? We had link. So link, did we do our thought process on link? I got so heated, I don't remember. Yeah, we did. So yeah, I'd wait on that. 13 hours about. All right. So the next one, let's put this back to our thought process. The next one is INJ, USDT. Let's see here, MXC. So INJ is looking great, right at our level. Set your alert right here. 4-hour candle must close above 31.47. If it does, great. This was our other possible area that it might go to. Always have a plan A, plan B. Right now it's looking great. But until it reaches our level of alert, we don't enter. And then once we enter, then of course we put out our targets and our stop loss. But right now, that is your level you need to watch. 4-hour candle close above 31.47. Good to go. All right. So let's do that. Next one, we did that. Let's do CASPA. It's CAS. MEXC, 4 MEXC, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, right on our resistance level. Now, of course, if you follow certain people, you know, they'll tell you certain things, but just know this is a trend. This is a support level. You know, you may say, oh, it's a double bottom or an Adam and Eve or a, I think it's so funny when they do this, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. No, that's not an inverse head and shoulders. How are you? I've been trading for 37 decades. No. And they dupe a lot of people. Oh, well. My goal is to try to help you. My goal is trying not to dupe you. My goal is to show you how to trade. And others, they just show you, they base their stuff off of emotions. Big time. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So on this one, what's the thought process on this? There's a lot of price action. Where is this even at? A weekly, maybe? 4 hour? Okay, so I was using a 4 hour to get this level. And this is our midline. So here's our range low, our range higher, midlines. I believe that's what I was doing. Because there's a lot of price action right in this area. Okay. So with that being said, this broke above our midline. Well, it stopped at our midline, broke above the midline, found support on the midline before it broke it again. So for this one, I would definitely set an alert. This one's almost ready. I would set my alert right here, which is just above this. And all you have to do is wait for the 4-hour candle to close above this one. And I'll put this one blue so it's a little easier to distinguish from the other ones. So 4-hour candle must close above this level. So this is what I would expect. If the price action, I think it's going to come down first. But who knows? I mean, it's looking bullish. But if it comes barely though, so it's not even worth it. So anyway, probably do something like this. Come up here, get alerted, and then maybe come down, find support, and start going up. So you can enter the trade. Of course, you can enter the trade anywhere here. You know, just as long as your 4-hour candle closes here, and then add to your entry up here. That's what I do. And these are the levels. So if you're unfamiliar on how to read these things, that my white level shows up here, my yellow level, the midline shows up here, and the blue level where it needs to close above shows up here. All right. So that is that. The next one is Gala. Hey, look at that. We're making the time now. We're making the time. We're kind of making it up. Gala USDT. Oh. All right, that's fine. Gala, McC. Beautiful. Beautiful. We went over this one. I'm not sure when. A few days ago, maybe. I don't even know. So here is the alert. It's above these wicks. 4-hour candle must close above this. So the price action was actually here. I said the price may come up to here, which is the top of these wicks, then could possibly come down, find support on this white line, then come up. Once it breaks this level, we enter the trade. Sure enough, on the 4-hour time frame, this candle broke above, closed above, and now, did you miss it? Not really. Especially if you're not trading leverage. If you're trading leverage, you missed it. That's a good 11%. It went up. Right now it's about 8%. So, man, 15%. So let's go and delete this. And you could enter the trade right now. This would be a stop loss of 15%. Let's do our target. This is way too messy. So this, bring up to the top. Then everything else. And get out of here. Get out of here. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. So let me do a daily, just so I have less candles to mess with. Let's come over here to this. Let's do our levels. For this one, of course, Gala, in my opinion, is going to be a really nice long-term hold. So I'm going to do long-term targets, and hopefully everybody makes money. And that's it. So let's go to that. Over here. Beautiful. So this, do we still need this? Oh, I did the wrong one. Let's go 4-hour again. No, we're ready. We're ready to enter. I need a level here though, right where it's at. So right now I'm trying to, let me go to a daily. There are less candles. Now that I'm on the daily, I'm thinking about waiting. Looks bullish as heck though. Let's go 4-hour. So now what I'm doing is I'm looking at the movement. Here it had a nice pump. Let's let it retrace. More than likely, the retracement come down to about here. This is the level we're looking for. for it to come up. So what I would do is I would set an alert right here, set an alert right here, and then set an alert up here. It looks great though. It really does. It looks so great. 4-hour candle must close above this level. If it comes down here, what we're looking for is we're looking for this. Now this may happen on the 1 hour time frame. This is what we're looking for on a 1 hour time frame. Now we can kind of like nail the entry. And then we have our stop loss right here. So this one we have to wait. We have to wait. Let's see here. We got 4 minutes. Oh, and that's the last one. Oh no, we got Brett. We got Brett as the last one. Let me know you're still here, guys. Let me know you're still here. Make sure you've already smashed a like. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still here. Put a 2 if I put you to sleep. Put a 2 if I put you to sleep. Let me know, guys. Let me know. USDT. And I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. Of course, I greatly appreciate. Where is Brett? Did I misspell it? B-R-E-T-T. MEXC. I guess I'll do MEXC. Holy moly. I think we're in this coin. Pretty sure we're in this coin. So this was a chart that we gave out on YouTube. And here we're saying enter 50%. It might pull back, come up once it breaks the level, 50%. It didn't. It went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. What I enter right here because of this level? Nope. Why? It's underneath this resistance. Once it breaks this resistance, then even though I took target on the first one, I would add to my entry, hoping that we get a bullish retest here. It went to the moon. So one thing with me is I show you what I would have done in the moment of the trade versus after the fact. Most mentors, yes, I would have entered here and then I would have entered here because it was at the bottom of the trend line. You could have, but that's what they'll definitely say because they see what happened. What I do is I show you what I would have done in the moment. I mean, I could have done this, but if I had an alert or if I was watching it, just because my risk, I mean, it would have been like 1%. And, you know, if I throw an extra $100, 500, whatever it is, $2, I'm barely losing anything. So that's what I think on that. This one, it looks great. And yeah, it's been taken off. I think we're still in this one. All right. So that's all I got, guys. That's all I got. I do thank you guys very much. You guys have just absolutely killed it in the chat. I do hope that I'm making you some money. And if I am very, very happy. I did not see any of these chats. Oh my gosh. Someone's writing a book. Let me extend this, see if I can. All right. So let me see who is an author. See here. Also it says, I try to stay away from long wicks and when wicks and long wicks at the bottom. See here, next bear market, I'm gonna build a portfolio or just coins that have names that correlate to video games. There you go. I like it. Let's see here. Why am I not surprised? The walls of old video games and consoles. Man, when Atari came out, I saw it when it I believe this was before it hit exchanges. I forgot what group I was in. They talked about Atari. They showed, you know, I went to their website and everything. You know, it was a little bit of, I wouldn't say that difficult to get into it. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then of course I didn't do it and it took off. And then of course I don't even know how it's doing now. But see here, 6 pages. Nice. Okay. See, Wick's wife says, Joe, I'm glad you love it because thank you. Yeah, I do love this. I really do. And I'm going to start doing more live streams, I want to do live streams because you don't have to edit. I hate editing, man. I used to have an editor where he would edit my videos. Then it just got to be too much. It's like, okay. But yeah, so that's why like my shorts, they're like few and far between. and just my video recaps. It's very rare that I do them because I'm just so busy with the group, the charts, research. It's pretty crazy. So here, I developed a cool TA strategy and nicknamed it the Wick Theory. Oh, very nice. Hey, if it works, great, man. Use it. Use it until it doesn't. So yeah, that's what I say for everything. Divergence, volume, indicators, patterns. Like if it's working for you and making you money, great. Now it's much easier to make money in the bull market, way easier, than when the market changes, and still using that strategy. If it stops working or it's not working as much, readjust, back up, and then kind of reevaluate what's working, what's not, and then, you know, kind of adjust the game plan. See here, you gotta let that pigment fly. Yes. See here, going down the list. Going on the list, going on the list. Hey, Road Dog in the house. Road Dog, I would love to see your new emojis. I would love to see your new emojis. I'm going to be looking forward to them tonight. If you need, let me know in a DM. See here, Mercury in retrograde. Electronics go haywire. Possible. I don't even know. See here. Going on the list, going on the list. So Petra says, the Mexi app is such a pain when it comes to notifications. It gives, yeah, that's one of my pet peeves on Mexi. Like as soon as you open it, you get like an notification, an ad, and you got to delete all of it. Like, come on, man, I need to get into this coin. Doing features, that's why. Every second counts. Here, going on the list. On Mexi's app, if you turn off all notifications, your phone will have a random notification sound throughout the day without ever showing you any messages. Uh-oh. Yeah, I love TradingView alerts. Absolutely do. You know what? I would absolutely love if you could customize the alerts. You know how you can do an alert and you can go to notifications and you can do like these? I would love. And I'm pretty sure because I mean, you downloaded the app I downloaded the app for the computer. I'm pretty sure there's a way to change the file. I tried to look into it for like 30 minutes and I got bored. But I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, Joe, don't FOMO. It's moving. To have that play. I think that'd be pretty fun. Let's see here. So you're going down the list, Poe will buy RTM a house. What? Hey, I think it'll do pretty good. See here, going on the list. Petra says, that trade intuition. I'm curious of what you think of Kyle. Never heard of him. Is that the dude, the white dude with the short hair? Looks like a really nice jawline, like a army guy, probably. Kyle, I don't know who that is. But some of these guys who have made it and are extremely like filthy rich, some of them I like, because you can tell that they're putting out good information. But some of them I don't, because like they made money off of other people and like they're showing you how to do stuff, but I don't know, they just rub me the wrong way. I really do. See here. This is why she's not the #1 bestie. Going down the list. See, your color scheme and numbers are sharp and vivid. It's easy in the eyes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Baba. I really do. So what I try to do is make contrasting colors, because there's some where they have like a light blue background that's from light blue to white, and their candle colors are like light blue and gray. Light gray is like, man, I can't see nothing. And of course their numbers are like really tiny. So because it's YouTube, I want to make sure that, you know, you can see everything. So thank you, man. I always look at how it would make it easier for the viewer. So that's thank you. I appreciate that, man. See, Petra says, how does a person press 2 while asleep? Good question. Good question. Normally I say if you're not here, put a 2. But today I switched it up. Today I switched it up. Here, going down the list. See, Atari. I do want to buy, so I did not, I'm confessing right now, guys, I did not buy that 57-inch curved TV. I think like 2,500. I can't fathom spending that much money on a TV. I don't need it. I want it. I wanted it last year, this time. And this year, well, actually it was Christmas last year. And this time it's like, I don't need it. I have a 27-inch, a 27-inch, a 12-inch. I have like four 27 inches in the closet because I don't use them. I have 3 other 12 inches in the closet as well. Don't use them. What else do I have? My big TV I have in the living room, but I don't need it. I just need this right here. And I was like, man, 2,500. I want it. I think it'd be super cool. Less cables for sure. But I didn't buy it. I was tempted. I had my finger on the trigger. And I was like, you know what? I could probably get a 45, I think it is, a 45-inch for like a grand less. And it was in the cart. It was, you know how dangerous that is. It was in the cart. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So I didn't do it. But I might buy, I doubt it though too, because I'm always on the charts. I might buy one of those retro console things for like 20 bucks or 50 bucks. I think they're like 50 bucks, where it has all the old games, like Super NES, games, and of course, Super Mario Brothers and, Donkey Kong Jr. and all that fun stuff. But I think it was Super NES, the one that had the real cool one. I don't know, but I don't play games though. I want it's story time. I know, guys. I wanted to buy Call of Duty. I bought Call of Duty. I loved it, man. A few years ago, man, I was a beast with the knife. Everybody would hate me, and I loved it. And then I stopped playing for like 2 years. I got married, and females, they want you to spend time with them and not, having your own fun. But so I stopped playing for like 2 years. And then I can't see myself buying the game for $100. I remember when they were 50 bucks. $100, really? Can't do it. Mark says, great stream. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Pedro says, if I offend my editing skills, would you pay me with a mentorship, some mentoring? If I offered my editing skills. Yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up on Telegram. Hit me up on Telegram. Let's see here. Going down the list. See, Kyle is a scrawny guy with a growing green back. No. And he's into doing 2% increase per trend. Nuh-uh. When we talk, you can share his YouTube with me. I'll check him out. Let's see here. Mark says, but I'm taking notes for my plastic surgery. Nice jawline. Yes. See, Joe, does TradingView do text alerts? Yeah. Yeah, so if you go to the alerts, you go to notifications, and you can notify in the app. So if you have the app on your phone, you can do it via email. You can also, so this is your phone. You can also do webhooks. I tried doing this. Don't ask me how to do it. I tried doing this. It was too confusing to me. Man, it's been like 2 years now. I'm still paying for it. It's like $5 a month. It's if this, then that. The letters. If this, then that. You put that in, do a search, and it creates a webhook. And then what you do is you get that, you put it and you do this and you stand on your head and you rub your belly, and then somehow when you get the alerts here, it can push it to your Telegram. I don't know how to do that. I tried it and spent a few hours. It got it to kind of work, and then I was getting notifications from that same one that I finally figured out how to do, and I don't know. Let's see here. See here, you can rename all alerts if you want. Premium. You can rename the alerts. I mean, I have the top tier one. You can change these? You can't change these. There's voices? I never went down. Are you kidding?
Attention.
I never did. Is this a recent update? I've never noticed this. What? I never even. Do you know where to find these sound files? I never even noticed those. Huh. Well, I'll be putting these alerts for different ones, but that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Cyber Monday deal for 3 more days. Yes. Joe, if you want to invest in an old console, ask RMT about it. Seriously, RMT knows retro gaming. So what I wanted to do, RMT, was this was a long time ago. You know, you can get a Raspberry Pi. You can get a 20 or not. I guess a 27-inch or 42-inch TV, and I wanted to build a console a long time ago, man. I was in pest control, and the dude I was doing his house, he had a bunch of them. I said, "What are you doing? You building them? You repairing them? What?" He goes, "Oh no, you know, some of them were just computers, old computers that he would put into the, and he would build the cabinets." And I was like, "Man, that's super cool." Like 2 years later, I started looking into like Raspberry Pis, and I never did it though. But RMT, reach out to me, man. I'm horrible. I'm a procrastinator, big time. So I'll never do it. But if you have ways to do it or whatever, then. See, Mark says, I got married and I stopped playing for 2 years. Yep, Joe, that's called marriage. And you know what's sad? I bought her son a the best Xbox, the highest tier one, the whole nine. I bought him one and I bought me one. And he was all into, shooter games and everything like that. And I bought him one, I bought me one. Plus I bought the game Call of Duty, because that's what he had and I love playing that. And then of course, my ex, she's like, "Well, what are you doing that for?" I said, "Well, that way I can like bond with your son." And this was like the very beginning. And I can bond with your son, and ooh, man, that was a fight. Because I wanted to spend time with him versus with her. Like, oh my gosh. That was great. But I'm glad I'm done with that. See, Mark says, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I will definitely, can I click it here? No, I can't click it. But very nice. So here, I never went down. Joe still talking about marriage. I never went down. What do you mean I don't understand. I never noticed it also. I don't know what you're talking about. I bet you never procrastinate talking. No, I don't. That I can do for a long time. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. It's been great. We had a nice stream today. We went over a bunch of charts. I really do hope you're making money. If you're not, don't worry. You will. Watch every single day. Tomorrow, we're going to go live again at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And depending on the markets, we may do another live screen share for the YouTube members. So if you're not a YouTube member, strongly recommend you joining that. And of course, the higher tier you go, the more stuff you get. But I love doing this, guys. I love showing you how to make money in the good times and the bad times. And I show you ways to trade, not just for the bull market, but also for the bear market. Anybody can trade in the bull market. Anybody. But if you learn how to trade, your trades will be just that much more successful. And instead of getting a 3, if you're horrible, and you're just lucky, you're gonna have 2-3 extra money, easy. If you learn how to trade, you're going to easily 10x your money, easily. And then if you know how to look for projects and everything else, and manage your risk, 10, 20x, if not more. You may get some coins that can do 50x, 200x. So it's just crazy. Higher risk, higher reward. But my goal is to teach you both the bull market and the bear market. All right, that's all I got, guys. I do thank you so much. Until tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not FOMO. Have stop losses. Join the VIP. We still have that. We still have the Black Friday deal. If you're interested, you get 12 months. I'm sorry, 18 months for $749. That is less than $42 a month. If you do the lifetime membership, you're going to be with me for at least 2 seasons. You're going to save a crap load of money. Reach out to me on Telegram. The stuff is up top. So definitely check it out. And we're going to kill it, guys. That's all I got. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Nobody has time for that. With that being said, you have a good day, and let's make this money. Take care. You guys are great. You guys are the best. And of course, special shout out to a Retro Mike. Retro Mike, appreciate you. Appreciate all the stuff that you're doing for the community. Appreciate all the memberships you've been gifting. You truly are going to be changing lives. That is hands down so true. Now they have access to the YouTube memberships, and once they see that and they start making some money, they're gonna just they're gonna kill it. Absolutely kill it. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are so great. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, let's make this money, question mark, or is it a statement? It's a statement. Let's make this money. All right, guys. See you later. Take care.